right, welcome everyone. If I could do an alternate title for soaring sounds this week, it would be Vowels. What are they good for? So basically, we're going to work on some vowel-themed warm-ups, and then we're going to discuss what they are good for, what they help us with, sort of what are vowels good for anyway, right? Just in kind of thinking about that, let's just do our ragdoll. So we're going to go over one vertebrae at a time. Let the head get heavy. Wrists and elbows are heavy. And as you're over in this nice curled around position, shake your head no. Slowly nod your head yes. Take a slow deep breath in and release it out. And then one more in and let it out. And then when you're ready, you can come on up. Cool. All right. So we'll just start with some humming just to start things off. So, or whichever octave is more comfortable for you. I'll be in the lower octave. And breathe. Take this and transition it to ah very gradually. Ready? And breathe. We'll try it on a lower pitch, so maybe like here. And really work to make it gradual so it doesn't go ma, ma. Try it a little higher. And breathe. Awesome. Let's start with that ah that you found, and we're just going to do a nice easy scale down. Ah, keep it nice and light. And breathe. Let's start on the bottom now and then complete the exercise. So it'll be and so what ah is really good for is it's great for just opening up the voice, and it's super versatile. So it works well whether you're singing classical, whether you're singing music theater, whether you're doing like pop rock. It really works well for a variety of things. If you'll notice when you sing it, everyone just kind of try it here in a nice medium pitch. We'll just start on the top. Notice where your tongue sits with ah. Ready? And breathe. So if you notice, it's kind of in the middle of your mouth, but you can also have it high in your mouth. So let's do a few of these and just play around with where the tongue is. So you can kind of put it up. You can feel the sides of it on your back molars. And here we go. Good this time when you get to the last pitch. I just want you to move your tongue around your mouth like crazy. So it'll be ah. Try to keep it in ah. Ready? And breathe. Isn't that funny how you can find like these different sort of sounds? I kind of found something where it was like my whole tongue was up near the top of my mouth and it was this really bright like I could do that all day and I wouldn't get tired. So Oz just full of all these amazing possibilities, which is one reason I like to start with it, but I don't always start with it. You'll notice sometimes I start with this one. Just do a nice easy slide on ooh. So make an ooh and then breathe and go. Ooh. Ready? And breathe. Check this vowel by putting your hand over half your mouth. You can do the same thing with ah, but this one feels like it's really kind of nice because then it becomes very stable. Ready? And just so we get a nice stretch in, we'll start an octave down and go ready? And so you'll notice with ooh, the tongue's definitely a little higher and back, yeah? Also, when you make an ooh, your vocal tract gets real long, which gives it this hootiness. So it's great for really high notes where you're like, woo! So falsetto all day on ooh is great. It also works really well for training classical voices because if you put your hand on your larynx and make an ooh and take a breath in, you feel what happens. It just kind of drops down here like you're a really sad ghost or something. And then, yeah, and then you brighten it up and you have your classical voice. So yeah, that's kind of really neat that you can get some nice laryngeal stability on that ooh, and then at the same time it can go very high. This is the highest we've sung so far. So that's pretty cool that it can kind of have all of those various things with it. Also, you'll notice that you can't really belt ooh. If you try to belt ooh, 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 like it doesn't come out. You have to change it to like a kind of an is sound. Anyway, a little bit more on that later. So I'll stop making horrible sounds into my Zoom. And we're going to go with whoa. So we're going to sing whoa on this pattern. Whoa. Ready? And breathe. So if you notice that you're kind of doing the same stretch as ooh, but you're making a lot more sound, that's because that's what O does. It's kind of a combo of ooh and ah. So it's great for classical vocalism and it opens the voice up. It does work well for belty sounds. So why don't we try a few of those just for fun? So we're going to go on this. You're just going to kind of call out, don't go! So you can reach out and try to do that. Ready? Don't go! So you feel how that kind of like calls out nicely, and you can do it on pitch too. Don't go! Give it a shot, and don't go! Try it a little higher if you want. And don't go! So you can see how it sits very nicely in that called pitch as well. So O is really great for classical, but it works for belty sounds too. And I think it works really well for belty more than mixy because it kind of keeps your larynx in the middle instead of like letting it creep up, which we're going to talk about in just a minute. Everyone try this one. This is one we usually do. It starts here and on this pattern. Go on an E vowel. So if you can make your best Home Alone and then let E come out, E, you'll be all set. And breathe. like to take too high, and that's because, like ooh, part of it has kind of a big chamber in the back of your throat. So it's really difficult to take it like too high, especially in this bigger position. But if you notice, when you like make this vowel with your tongue, you do that, Home Alone, and then make the E. Everyone try that. You'll probably notice if an E is coming out and not an I, that most of your tongue is pressed up against your molars and back. Maybe even like 3 or 4 of them, kind of going all the way up to your canines with that tongue. So the tongue is highest in this, which makes it really good for consistency and ring, because you kind of get really aware of where that tongue is, and it doesn't move, so you can do a lot of other things with it. You'll also notice it's a super ringy vowel. E. It can like cut through leather. It's just so strong. It's really easy to maintain that vowel as well. Not a lot of things knock it off, like ah in the lower range tends to go and then we get higher, it kind of goes ah if we're belting, because ah is there's nothing to hold on to, but with E it's really easy to maintain. Also, of all the vowels, it encourages the vocal cords to come together the most, so you get the most adduction. So it's actually a really healthy vowel to vocalize on, which is why I love it. It also has a secret that we're going to get to in a little bit. So now we're going to do a little more calling, but not too much. I know it's late at night for us on the East Coast, especially here. So we're going to go, can everyone go, hey there? Try that. And hey there. And now, since I've already picked pitches, we're going to do it on this pattern. So it's just going to be a nice minor third down on hey there. So give it a shot. And hey there. Good. Try it up here. Ready? And hey there. And we'll try one higher. So up here, you can look up if you want. I'm not going to, but give it a shot. And hey there. Now if you look up, it's very like, hey there. Really like calls it out. Like you're telling your neighbor to shut up or something. So this vowel A is like great for belting, just because you can kind of yell it all day. Also, if you listen to Pavarotti, R.I.P., he kind of used this in his classical singing. So hence A is a fantastic vowel for tenors in their high range. It gets this really nice ring, and you can almost like do like opera belt, which is kind of what I did when I was in school, and everyone let me get away with it because I don't think anyone was the wiser. I fooled them all. I also fooled myself. All right, so I alluded to the fact that we're going to get to the secret behind E, and the secret behind E is it is a fantastic mixing vowel, and the reason is because with E you can think soft and use almost no air. Yeah, I see David doing his mixer thing, but mixing is basically, it's like you can have a belty sound higher than you belt, but it doesn't sound like that lower. It actually sounds a lot softer. So can everyone go, we wait? Everyone try that. We wait. So you get your best like crossing guard on. Like we wait for all the little ducks to cross before traffic can go again. So, and then if you just do this on this pitch, we wait. Give it a shot. And we wait. We're going to have a soft contest. How soft can you do it? How little air can you use? Ready? And we wait. We wait. Now do your crossing guard. We wait. Ready? And we wait. We wait. We wait. We wait. We wait. So you notice you can get all sorts of cool sounds on that, even on this really high pitch. You can get like your Frankie Valli, or like your like sort of yelly, belty, mixy Broadway, you know. wait. It just sounds like I'm talking up there, and it's super easy. And that's just one of the many cool things about E and that vowel. So we have a little extra time. I want to open it up if anyone has questions or requests or anything else. All right, everyone's shy today, so I'm going to turn off the recording and we can all say hello. Thank you for joining us.